In some forgotten corner of the South Pacific, hidden among turquoise waters and endless skies, lie islands as strange as they are fascinating. They are a mystery within a mystery. Here, the rules of the world seem to be reversed, taboos vanish, and life is lived as if time had decided to stop centuries ago. Today we'll take you to a place where love has no limits, where pigs are worth more than gold, and where the yam, yes, that humble tuber, is sacred. Prepare your senses, because you're about to discover one of the most extraordinary destinations on the planet. Welcome to our channel. If you're interested in learning about other cultures, spectacular places, and traditions around the world that challenge your way of seeing life, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. Our journey begins in southeastern Papua New Guinea, on an archipelago so remote it seems like something out of a legend. These are the Trobriand Islands, a group of islands barely touched by tourism, home to just 10,000 people, scattered among jungles, pristine beaches, and villages anchored in tradition. From the air, they look like simple green specks floating in the sea. But on land, a different story unfolds. Women freely choosing their multiple partners, men gaining wives by accumulating pigs, and spirits who, according to the inhabitants, are truly responsible for pregnancies. Yes, in the Trobriand Islands, it is believed that pregnancy is not the result of an intimate relationship, but rather of a spirit called Tua who enters a woman's body to grant her fertility. A belief as old as the archipelago itself, and so deeply rooted that it remains a part of daily life. But what makes these islands even more unique is their social structure. Here, women rule. They make the decisions, they choose their lovers, and they are also responsible for passing on property through their lineage. The system is completely matriarchal. And the men? Well, they must earn their place. And their eyelashes. Because, if during the famous Yam Festival, a man refuses to please a woman, he is punished by having his eyebrows and eyelashes plucked out. This festival, celebrated every August, blends fertility, spirituality, and a bit of ritual chaos. During this ancient celebration, women may amorously attack men from other tribes as part of a ritual to ensure an abundant harvest. It sounds strange, but it makes sense in the context of these islands where gods, spirits, and natural cycles dictate life. And in these lands, magic is serious business. Everything good or bad that happens has a spiritual cause. Illnesses, accidents, poor harvests, or disturbing dreams. Everything is interpreted as signs from the spirit world. That's why the pagans, the men of magic, exist. Respected and feared, they mediate between the living and the dead, perform protection rituals, and summon ancestors to heal or bless. One of the most curious elements of this culture is that, while intimate relationships are completely free and open, eating in front of others is frowned upon. Yes, in a place where promiscuity is celebrated, sharing food is an extremely intimate act. Only married couples are allowed to do so. A testament to how each culture defines its own codes of privacy. And if you're wondering what daily life is like in this corner of the planet, imagine villages surrounded by lush vegetation, houses built from palm and wood, and dirt paths leading to sacred lagoons, where only the initiated are allowed to enter. One of these is Laguna Travian, considered a portal between the world of the living and that of the spirits known as demented, beings who inhabit an underground realm and who, according to locals, can bless or curse with just a whisper. The biodiversity of these islands is equally impressive. Multicolored birds, unique fish, hidden caves, white sand beaches. A paradise still untouched by mass tourism. Perhaps because getting here is no easy task. From Port Moresby, the capital of Papua New Guinea, you have to take small planes and then local boats. But what you find upon arrival is incomparable. On Christina Island, the largest in the archipelago, lies the cultural heart of the Brian of ESA. Here, among mango trees and yam houses, the most important rituals are celebrated. The yam houses are collapsible structures where men store the harvests of their various wives. Because yes, on these islands, polygamy, and also polyandry, is accepted as part of social life. The yam is not just food. It is a symbol of wealth. It is believed to have been a gift from the gods and that an ancestor watches over its preservation. If his spirit is not honored, the harvest will rot. During the Yam Festival, the largest tubers are displayed, not only for their size, but because they represent the clan's power. And the ceremony doesn't begin until the paramo, a spiritual figure, gives the go-ahead. Pigs are another status symbol. Here, the more pigs you have, the more mates you can acquire. It's not simply about wealth, but about social influence. The pig is the economic and spiritual lifeblood of the islands. And like the yam, its value is not measured in money, but in what it represents to the community. Communication between tribes is not easy. Papua New Guinea has more than 800 languages. On these islands, even with such a small population, there are clans that cannot understand each other. Still, social networks and exchange systems like the kula, where necklaces and bracelets are exchanged as a sign of respect and allegiance, keep communities united. Every gesture, every gift, every ceremony is loaded with symbolism. Ritual masks, carved by local artisans, represent spirits, ancestors, or elements of nature. They are used in dances, healing rituals, and fertility celebrations. They are believed to possess a life of their own, and only those who have been initiated can wear them safely. But if there's one thing that will truly take your breath away upon arriving in the Trobriand Islands, it's their beaches. Here, nature seems hand-painted. Sands so white they reflect the sky like a mirror, crystal-clear waters ranging from azure blue to deep turquoise, and palm trees swaying to a rhythm that only absolute tranquility can dictate. One of the most impressive is Kalua Beach, located on the east coast of the main island. You won't find bars or resorts, but you will find a nearly untouched bay, with tropical fish swimming around your feet and seashells of impossible colors. Kalua is ideal for those looking to disconnect from the world and reconnect with the earth. Another gem is Vatu Rangi Beach, known among locals for its beauty at sunset. It's common to see locals gathered at the end of the day, sharing stories around campfires as the sun slowly sinks below the horizon. Here, the colors of the sky seem like something from another planet, and the silence is only broken by the lapping of the sea. And we can't forget to mention Erawa Cove, a beach tucked between cliffs covered in dense vegetation. It can only be reached on foot or by canoe, and those who make it claim it's one of the most magical corners of the archipelago. Erawa is famous for its underwater caves and bioluminescent waters, which glow with a soft blue glow during moonless nights. An experience that seems like something out of a legend. Best of all, due to the isolation of these islands, you're likely to be able to enjoy these beaches completely alone. There are no crowds, no umbrellas everywhere, no street vendors. Just you, nature, and a world that seems untouched by time. The beaches of the Trobriand Islands are not just picture postcard landscapes. They are the perfect setting to experience the spirit of freedom, respect, and connection that defines this unique culture. This combination of intimate freedom, spiritual beliefs, matriarchy, and respect for nature makes the Trobriand Islands one of the most surprising destinations in the world. It's not a place for everyone, nor a conventional tourist destination. But for those who dare to look beyond the map, this forgotten paradise offers a transformative experience. Thank you for joining us in this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and activate the notification bell. Remember to share it with your friends and family, and see you on our next adventure.